I chose the monster study because it is one of the most unethical medical experiments in history. Dr. Wendell Johnson conducted the study in 1936 at the University of Iowa. Back then, ethics were not prioritized like they are now. If this experiment would have been proposed today, it would have likely been shut down right away. In this experiment, Johnson wanted to find if stuttering was a learned behavior or biological. Most of the children in this experiment were younger, and it is not uncommon for younger children to have stutters. Johnson randomly chose these participants, and he didn't even have their consent to experiment on them. The way Johnson evaluated their speech was either by praising them or by shaming them and saying that they speak poorly. The children in the normal speaking group were praised for their speaking, even if they stuttered. The children in the stuttering group were shamed and told things like, "You have early signs of stuttering, you must stop it." They were told this even if they didn't have early signs. The normal group wasn't affected much because all they got was praise. They even saw improvement in one child. The children in the stuttering group were affected a lot more than the normal group. 5 of them developed speech problems. 1 of them ran away from the orphanage. Reports also showed that all the children became withdrawn and even stopped speaking altogether. The entire experiment was never published in fear of Johnson's reputation. The only evidence we have of this experiment is Tudor's thesis. The experiment was unethical in so many ways because they used orphans as test subjects without their consent. The staff of the orphanage didn't even know what was happening. What struck me about this experiment was how there was no adults who would advocate for the orphans on their behalf. The experiment wasn't published because the doctor knew it would hurt his reputation. He knew it was wrong what he was doing, but did it anyway.